Gigantopithecus. The Gigantopithecus is an extinct genus of ape that existed from 2 million years to as recently as 100,000 years ago. This is the same period that Homo erectus would have been dispersed, in what is now Vietnam, China and Indonesia, placing Gigantopithecus in the same timeframe and geographical location as several hominin species. The primate fossil record suggests that the species Gigantopithecus blacki were the largest known primate species that ever lived, standing up to 3 meters or 9.8 feet and weighing as much as 540 to 600 kilograms or 1190 to 1320 pounds, although some argue that it is more likely that they were much smaller, at roughly 1.8 to 2 meters or 5.9 to 6.6 feet in height and 180 to 300 kilograms or 400 to 660 pounds in weight. The first Gigantopithecus remains described by an anthropologist were found in 1935 by Ralph von Koenigswald in an apothecary shop. Fossilized teeth and bones are often ground into powder and used in some branches of traditional Chinese medicine. Von Koenigswald named the theorized species Gigantopithecus. Since then, relatively few fossils of Gigantopithecus have been discovered. Aside from the molars discovered in traditional Chinese medicine shops, Lucheng Cave in Luzhou, China has produced numerous Gigantopithecus blacki teeth, as well as several jawbones. Other sites yielding significant finds were in Vietnam and India. These finds suggest that the range of Gigantopithecus was in Southeast Asia. There are presently 3 extinct named species of Gigantopithecus: Gigantopithecus blacki, Gigantopithecus bilaspirensis, and Gigantopithecus giganteus. In 1955, 47 Gigantopithecus blacki teeth were found among a shipment of dragon bones, also called oracle bones, in China. Tracing these teeth to their source resulted in the recovery of more teeth and a rather complete large mandible. By 1958, 3 mandibles and more than 1,300 teeth had been recovered. Gigantopithecus remains have come from sites in Hubei, Guangxi and Sichuan, from warehouses for Chinese medicinal products, as well as from cave deposits. Not all Chinese remains have been dated to the same time period, and the fossils in Hubei appear to be of a later date than elsewhere in China. The Hubei teeth are also larger. Gigantopithecus' appearance is not known because of the fragmentary nature of its fossil remains. It possibly resembled modern gorillas because of its supposedly similar lifestyle. Some scientists, however, think it probably looked more like its closest modern relative, the orangutan. Gigantopithecus probably had few or no enemies when fully grown. However, younger, weak or injured individuals may have been vulnerable to predation by big cats, large constrictor snakes, crocodiles, macariodonts, hyenas and Homo erectus. Based on the lower estimates, however, even fully grown individuals may have been vulnerable to predation by all of the animals mentioned above, with the exception of large snakes. The majority view is that the weight of such a large, heavy animal would put enormous stress on the creature's legs, ankles and feet if it walked bipedally, while if it walked on all 4 limbs like gorillas, its weight would have been better distributed over each limb. The jaws of Gigantopithecus are deep and very thick. The molars are low-crowned and flat and exhibit heavy enamel suitable for tough grinding. The premolars are broad and flat and configured similarly to the molars. The canine teeth are neither pointed nor sharp, while the incisors are small, peg-like and closely aligned. The features of teeth and jaws suggested that the animal was adapted to chewing tough, fibrous food by cutting, crushing and grinding it. Gigantopithecus teeth also have a large number of cavities. In addition to bamboo, Gigantopithecus consumed other vegetable foods, as suggested by the analysis of phytoliths adhering to its teeth. An examination of the microscopic scratches and gritty plant remains embedded in Gigantopithecus teeth suggests that they fed on seeds and fruit, as well as bamboo. After changes in climate during the Pliocene era, Gigantopithecus may have changed to a diet more reliant on fruit due to bamboo becoming more scarce. This comes from the fact that many fossilized Gigantopithecus teeth contain eroded enamel, most likely the result of a diet that contained high amounts of acidic fruit. The genus lived in Asia and probably inhabited bamboo forests, since its fossils are often found alongside those of extinct ancestors of the giant panda. Most evidence points to Gigantopithecus being an herbivore. However, tooth enamel isotope analysis indicates it was not a bamboo specialist like pandas, but had a more generalist vegetarian diet more similar to that of orangutans.